Here's my air filter. It's clean. It's not damaged. Here's my fuse panel with my circuit breakers. It's secure and in place, not damaged. All my wires are tied up and solenoid. It's all attached to me. I'm looking at my motor. There's no signs of any leaks. Here is my oil dipstick. I would pull it out with the motor off, wipe it off, put it back in, pull it out. There's a add and a full mark. It would be between that. I would do the same thing with my transmission fluid, which is gear oil. Pull it out, wipe it off, put it back in.
What is it like? The other one, yellow. Yellow.
Yeah. Well, the yellow is the oil. Back there is the gear oil.
Yeah, this one yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, this one, yeah.
Yeah. Here's my power steering fluid. I would do the same thing. Pull it out, wipe it off, put it back in. Looking at all my hoses, they're clean. There's no signs of any leaks. My radiator is showing no signs of any leaks. Here is my gearbox. It's gear driven. That and my governor is gear driven. It's not damaged. It's secure and in place. Here's my steering shaft right here. It's secure. It has knuckles on both ends with grease fitting. It's secure and in place the way it should be. My chassis is showing no signs of any cracks or welding. Here I have my pitman arm. It's secure. It's got a bolt with a cotter pin. It's got a grease fitting on the other side. Here's my tie rod end with nuts, grease fittings, and cotter pins. My center link goes from one side of the motor to the other back there. That's thin rod. That has nuts, cotter pins, and grease fittings attached to it.
Do you have to show what I'm talking about?
You got a point, yes.
So can you show me, because you talking?
Well, this is pitman arm.
Yeah, and I don't know what
This is the tie rod end. Back here is the spindle.
Which
the
one?
center
Which one?
Spindle is the whole back of the assembly.
Okay,
See right
I
there?
don't know what is that, you know. How
Right
can
here,
I
look.
say?
Right here, this is part of your spindle.
Okay.
The center link is over there. That long rod that goes from one side of the truck to the
rod.
other. Yeah, the small one. The big one is the axle.
Okay.
My axle's secure. Now I'm moving into my leaf spring. It's not cracked, it's not shifted. It has U-bolts in the middle, shackles on each end with grease fittings, secure and in place. Shock absorber, secure, no signs of any leaks. My my brake chamber and slack adjuster is over here, not to have more than an inch of play. My air hose is not tangled or twisted. Moving into my tire. My brake assembly is secure and showing no signs of damage or excessive wear to it. Moving into my tire. My front tire, minimum tread depth is 4/32. I would check that tire with a tire pressure gauge. By putting it on the thing, it would be between 80 and 115 pounds of air, depending on the size of the tire. Lug nuts are tight and secure and in place. My center hub is showing no signs of any leaks. My valve stem is capped and centered.
This is included engine inspection?
Yes. Well, no, you're doing the whole front. Yeah, you do the tire too while the hood is up.
So now this is
Bumper is
outside
secure.
inspection.
This is outside inspection.
So when we finish on the brakes.
Yes, we finish with the brakes until we
Engine
do
is
the other
finished.
side, yes.
Engine is finished. Now
But
we're doing outside.
now we do one more thing. We push in on the fan belt. See the fan belt? You'd say my serpentine belt is secure.
It's about the engine.
Yes.
You
Not to
forgot.
have more than 3/4 of an inch. And it's connected to my AC compressor, my power steering pump, my alternator, and my belt tensionizer
Should be
for the fan belt.
Should be added.
Normally, most of the vehicles you're able to do it from the other side, but we had the antifreeze thing in the way. That's why I'm doing it from
Okay.
this side.
Okay.
You see what I mean with the alternator belt?
Yeah.
The serpentine belt. You got to touch it that day, though.
I have to touch it.
Yes. In other words, you get in here, like so, and you push in on it.
Yeah.
Doesn't have more than 3/4 of an inch of play. It's not dry rotted or
3/4
or
inch of
cracked.
play. Okay, I got it.
Now, if they said full engine, you would go to the other side. The left side of the front of the truck. Here I have my windshield washer fluid. Here I have my where I would put my antifreeze. I never open that when it's hot. There's a maximum level and an end level. It should be between that. This is my turbo. It's all secure and in place. No signs of any leaks. And my hoses are all secure, no signs of any leaks. Not damaged. Here's my AC evaporator. You could touch the fan belt from over here. I would touch it from this side then.
Okay.
Then you would just repeat everything that we did on the other side again. And you would say my air horn is secure and in place.
Okay.
My motor's showing no signs of any leaks. You would go through all the thing again, the leaf spring, the shocks, slack adjuster, brake chamber.
Seven items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that would cover under the hood. Now they would tell you to close the hood. So now you would close the